15 years ago, a Japanese satellite captured something unusual while orbiting the moon. Among countless meteor impact craters, scientists spotted a strange dark pit that appeared to descend straight into the moon's interior. This was not an ordinary impact crater, but a mysterious deep hole. Further observations revealed that more than 200 similar pits are scattered across the lunar surface. Each one seems like a gateway into a hidden world beneath the moon. The discovery sparked tremendous excitement among scientists worldwide, as many believe these openings may hold crucial clues about the moon's ancient past and humanity's future. But what exactly are these mysterious holes? Why are they keeping scientists around the world awake at night? And why is China competing with the United States to explore them? Let's find out what may be waiting for humanity inside these terrifying and mysterious lunar pits. In recent years, China has rapidly become one of the leading players in the space race. It has launched its own space station, Tiangong, successfully carried out the Chang'e lunar missions, and has now entered a new race with the United States to conquer the moon. In May 2023, China's Human Space Agency announced plans to land astronauts on the moon by 2030 and eventually establish a permanent lunar base. Among the potential landing sites under consideration are regions containing these strange lunar pits. But what makes these mysterious openings so special that China wants to send people there and even build bases around them? From a distance, the pits look like ordinary impact craters. However, scientists believe they are actually collapsed sections of ancient lava tunnels running beneath the moon's surface. Billions of years ago, volcanic eruptions occurred on the moon. Rivers of molten lava flowed across the surface and carved long underground tunnels. When the lava eventually cooled and solidified, empty channels remained behind. These structures are known as lava tubes. Similar lava tubes can still be found on Earth today, particularly in places like Hawaii. One example is Kazumura Cave, which stretches for nearly 65 kilometers. On the moon, however, lower gravity allowed these tunnels to grow much larger. Some are believed to be several kilometers wide. Over time, portions of the tunnel roofs collapsed, creating the deep pits visible on the lunar surface today, while much of the tunnel network remains hidden and intact underground. In other words, each of these lunar pits could serve as a unique entrance into a vast underground cave system that has existed for billions of years. Long-term human survival on the moon presents enormous challenges. The moon has no atmosphere, meaning deadly cosmic radiation and intense solar radiation strike the surface directly. Tiny meteoroids also slam into the moon without any atmospheric protection to burn them up. Temperatures are equally extreme. During the lunar day, temperatures can exceed 100 degrees Celsius, while at night they can plunge to nearly minus 150 degrees Celsius. Such harsh conditions are dangerous for both humans and equipment. But what if there were a safe place to hide from these threats? The moon's massive lava tubes and underground caves may provide exactly that shelter. Their thick rock walls could protect inhabitants from radiation and meteoroid impacts, while temperatures inside the caves would remain far more stable than on the surface. Research suggests that temperatures inside some of these pits remain close to 17 degrees Celsius during the lunar day, while the surface outside swings dramatically between scorching heat and extreme cold. Building bases inside these caves could greatly reduce the difficulty of creating safe lunar habitats from scratch. Some tunnels may be so enormous that entire cities could potentially fit inside them. These natural caverns could therefore become the foundation of future permanent human colonies on the moon. Beyond simple protection, they might even be transformed into fully habitable environments. If the entrances were sealed and filled with breathable air, the solid rock ceilings would act as natural shields against radiation and impacts. The result could be an environment surprisingly similar to Earth's, except with gravity only 1/6 as strong. Imagine what that experience would be like. Once such underground habitats are established, the need to constantly ship supplies from Earth could be dramatically reduced. Permanent life on the moon would no longer be just a dream. It could become practical and economically feasible. Before any of these visions become reality, however, scientists must first explore these pits and determine their structure and stability. Sending astronauts into unknown darkness without proper knowledge could be extremely dangerous. Researchers need to understand what lies inside and how strong the cave walls and ceilings are before human missions can safely proceed. To accomplish this, space agencies around the world are developing specialized robots capable of entering these pits, taking photographs, and creating detailed maps of the underground environment. NASA, for example, has designed rover concepts that could position themselves at the edge of a pit and partially descend into it, using cameras and lasers to scan the interior. Other spherical robots could roll through the tunnels and generate detailed three-dimensional maps. Engineers are even considering hopping robots that could take advantage of the moon's low gravity to jump into pits and climb back out with relative ease. These underground regions may also contain valuable resources. One of the most promising is helium-3, a rare isotope found in lunar soil that could someday fuel nuclear fusion reactors and provide vast amounts of clean energy. Additionally, water ice may exist within permanently shadowed caves where sunlight never reaches. If future settlers can extract water, oxygen, and other resources directly from the moon, there will be far less need to transport supplies from Earth. The moon could become a major launch platform for deep space exploration. From there, future missions could obtain water, air, and fuel before traveling onward to Mars and perhaps even farther into the solar system. It is remarkable to think that thousands of years ago, our ancestors sought shelter in caves simply to survive. Today, humanity may once again find itself returning to caves. This time, however, those caves may not be on Earth, but beneath the surface of the moon. These ancient lunar lava tubes could become humanity's next great refuge. In a strange way, history may be coming full circle once again.